Candidates, please be ready for the passage. Honorable members, every parent aspires for a good education for their sons and daughters so that they can succeed in life. This government is committed in establishing new educational institutions to provide increased opportunities for professional education of the highest standard. Several IITs and IIMs are being established. It has also been decided to enhance the amount of scholarship and fellowship by more than 25% to encourage research activities in the country. In addition, efforts are being made to further strengthen the foundation of the education system by opening schools in all talukas having a majority tribal population. To improve the standard of education, government is following a multi-dimensional approach. To secure the future of the country, it is imperative that children still studying in schools get full opportunity to transform their imagination into concrete reality. The government is setting up more laboratories for transforming ideas to innovation. With changing times and evolving technology, methods and processes of employment and business are also changing. This government is constantly working to ensure the preparedness of youth of our country for such changes. Government is also making efforts to identify talented sports persons from different corners of this country under the youth centric Khelo India program. Transparency in selection process has boosted the morale of our sports persons. The result is reflected in the number of medals won by us at national and international levels. Honorable members, our daughters are making remarkable contribution in every field today and have brought laurels to the country. It is for the first time since independence that the policies and programs of the government have created numerous new opportunities for enterprise for women and led to their empowerment and economic mainstreaming. In order to ensure the participation of women entrepreneurs, in small and medium enterprises, it has been made mandatory for the major government companies to purchase at least 3% of their material from the enterprises owned by women entrepreneurs. In addition, for the farmers and cultivators, it is being ensured that good quality seeds are made available to the farmers. The number of Krishi Vigyan Kendras are being increased across the country to assist the farmers with scientific methods of farming. As far as irrigation is concerned, my government is completing incomplete old irrigation projects so that farmers do not face any hurdle in irrigation. 71 of these projects will be completed by the next few months. Micro irrigation is also being promoted by the government to ensure full utilization of every drop of water. Crop insurance is also being provided to farmers at low premium to safeguard them from potential crisis due to crop damage. A campaign has been launched to link online market facilities to facilitate market access to farmers. Cold storage capacities are being increased at a fast pace to minimize crop damage from the field to the market and to ensure proper storage. A campaign is being implemented to ensure that farmers generate additional income out of the crop from their field. Under the Blue Revolution scheme, my government is providing training to fishermen in deep sea fishing and providing financial assistance for buying modern fishing trawlers. These comprehensive interventions will trigger a permanent transformation in our 70-year-old agriculture system, empower our farmers, pull them out of their problems, and do justice to their potential. Honorable members, by lending momentum to schemes linked with the Digital India program, my government is trying to provide full advantage of e-governance to people living in rural areas. When we took over, only 59 village panchayats in the country had digital connectivity. Today, 1,16,000 village panchayats are connected with optical fiber, and about 40,000 village panchayats have been provided with Wi-Fi hotspots. The primary focus of our government has been to enable our youth to earn their livelihood with dignity while also creating employment opportunities for others. In order to facilitate self-employment, my government has introduced wide-ranging reforms which are being appreciated globally. As a result of these reforms, India's position has improved considerably in the ease of doing business ranking. This is an extraordinary achievement. Honorable members, during the last 4.5 years, the economy of the country has been growing at a rate of 7% on an average. India is playing a significant role in international trade. While India's contribution to the world GDP was 2.6%, it has increased to 3.3% in 2017 as per the latest reports. India has emerged as the sixth largest economy in the world. This is an opportune moment for the country to play a decisive role in the fourth industrial revolution, and my government is committed to ensure that our citizens take full benefit of this opportunity. As a result of the Make in India initiative, effective outcomes in the field of industrial development and employment generation are clearly visible. Now, India is the second largest manufacturer of mobile phones in the world. Recently, the milestone of converting diesel locomotives into 10,000 horsepower electric engines has also been established by India. I want to congratulate the scientists and engineers of our country who are tirelessly working for recognition of India's prowess in this era of modern technology. The scientists and engineers from ISRO in particular are proving their preeminent position in the world by setting new records in launching satellites. I, on behalf of the nation, convey our best wishes to our scientists and engineers for these missions. The focus of my government on timely completion of tasks with accountability has resulted in increasing the confidence of the people in government functioning and has also enhanced the pace of development. Government has now established a reputation for time-bound completion of projects. Therefore, developing modern infrastructure for economic development as per the needs is the aspiration of every Indian, especially the middle class people. Hence, my government is completing new projects at a fast pace.